Did you know that Kenosha has a $1 billion redevelopment on the way? It's called the Kenosha Innovation Neighborhood, and it's going to attract top talent and give Kenosha residents real opportunities to grow and stay local. Let's dive in. Right here east of 30th Avenue between 52nd and 60th Street sits a legendary 107-acre site. It was once the home of the Jeffery Company, a pioneer in the assembly line production, where they built Rambler and Jeffery Motors starting back in 1902. Later, that same site became Nash Motors and eventually part of AMC, which at its peak in the 1960s had 16,000 employees when Kenosha County only had 110,000 residents at that time. And by 1987, it became the Chrysler Engine Plant, employing over 10,000 people and shaping the city's blue-collar identity for decades. However, back in 2010, the Chrysler Engine Plant officially shut down, ending an era and leaving behind 107 acres of prime land that once buzzed with thousands of workers. For over a decade, that land sat quiet. No jobs, no activity, just a huge reminder of what it used to be. But things started to shift. Fast forward almost 15 years, and now we're looking at one of the most exciting redevelopment projects Kenosha has ever seen. The city of Kenosha teamed up with Kin Inc., a nonprofit led by a local board, and brought in some serious talent. Milwaukee-based Epstein Ewan Architects, with over 118 years of design experience, is shaping the vision. Meyer Construction, one of the top contractors in the Midwest, is leading the build. On the planning and engineering side, you've got Smith Group driving the design strategy and Kimley Horn out of Deerfield handling the engineering. This is an all-star team building what could be a regional model for innovation. On February 28, 2024, leaders from the city, Kin Inc., and Meyer Construction broke ground on the 64,000 square foot Kenosha Innovation Center, a $23.5 million three-story facility, and it's set to anchor the Kin District. Before that, in October 2023, the Kenosha Area Business Alliance and partners began construction on a new 48,000 square foot LakeView Technology Academy, the first building on site. By January 2025, that school officially opened its doors to students, placing a STEM-focused high school directly within the Kin footprint. One of my favorite comments was mentioned by Kenosha's most decorated past mayor, John Antranian. For this project, he said, "We have a will to make sure that young people will have an opportunity for the future." And this supports the goal of creating not only growth, but providing the resources for younger people looking to start their own business that will help retain and attract talent to Kenosha, Wisconsin. In the executive summary of the master plan for Kin project, its mission is clear. 1. Create more opportunities for Kenosha talent to stay and grow their careers in companies for entrepreneurs with better paying jobs, a wider net of training and education opportunities, and a welcoming culture and community involvement. And number 2, also keeping the existing neighborhood's history, character, and building destination for Kenosha in the innovation sector. By making it more like larger cities with creating a dense and walkable environment, you have downtown Kenosha about 20 to 30 minutes from the Kenosha Innovation Neighborhood. And Kenosha has a unique location being on Lake Michigan, but here's something that might come as a surprise. Madison, Wisconsin is ranked number 2 in innovation hubs according to a recent article by In Business in the Midwest. You also have Milwaukee, Wisconsin, along with Naperville and Chicago in Illinois in the top 20, all within 30 minutes to 2 hours from Kenosha. And this Kenosha Innovation Neighborhood could in fact make Kenosha part of this group as well. So a lot of people ask, why did it take almost 15 years to get this project going? Simple answer, the soil. When Chrysler filed for bankruptcy in 2009 and shut the plant down, the leadership knew they had to think about the future of the site. The city stepped in and partnered with AECOM, a top environmental firm out of Dallas, Texas. The issue? Chlorinated volatile organic compounds in the soil and groundwater. Before anything could be built, that had to be cleaned up, and it wasn't an easy fix. After testing a bunch of options, the team landed on an in situ approach. Basically, they treated the contamination underground without digging it all up with a cost-effective solution. Ecom teamed up with Regenesis out of San Clemente, California, who specializes in soil and groundwater by using a pay-for-performance model and a combination of advanced methods like sorption-enhanced reductive dechlorination. They focus on 4 key zones using barriers, injections, and data from pilot tests, including treating areas under the railroad tracks that were almost impossible to reach. It was a massive effort, but it laid the foundation for everything that's happening now. If you're finding value in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. My team and I are going to keep you updated on what's going on in Southeast Wisconsin and the real estate scene. Whether you're buying or selling in Southeast Wisconsin, my team and I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. Over 1,500 people helped shape what Kenosha's Innovation Neighborhood is becoming through workshops, surveys, and real community input. And here's what came out of that master plan. Going to be built is between 800 to 1,300 residential units will be built with a mixture of townhomes, condos, apartments, and live workspaces built for modern living, up to 1 million square feet of mixed-use space. That includes retail, restaurants, entertainment, and medical offices planned near 52nd and 60th Street. And then 300,000 to 650,000 square feet of office space, including a tech incubator for startups and entrepreneurs. It's not just buildings, it's smarter design. Streets are going to be angled to create better views and walkable spaces. 28th Avenue becomes a spine connecting 52nd and 60th Street with protected bike lanes and key crossings. And 56th Street gives you direct access to downtown. And with 20 acres of green space throughout it, this isn't just a redevelopment, it's a lifestyle for all residents. Whether you're a college student chasing tech, a startup founder building something new, a family looking for a walkable neighborhood, or a professional right here at Ken, this place is built for you. This is the future Kenosha. This is the Kenosha Innovation Neighborhood. So much research and planning went into the former Chrysler plant. From a real estate point of view, it's amazing how much needs to be considered before development can move forward, such as traffic and trip pattern studies, mass grading on the site, water and sewer design to support the project, stormwater plan complying with the DNR requirements for the redevelopment of the project, signage and wayfinding with branding the neighborhood. And to talk about real estate prices, here's a snapshot of the values around Ken. I ran a radius search from the new LakeView Academy School's address using MLS data from single-family home sales from July 2024 to July 2025. Within a quarter mile, there were only 2 single-family sales. Both of those homes were built in the last 15 years with a median sale price of $251,000. And then when we expand that to half a mile, there were 17 sales with a median price of $195,000. And then when I went further to a mile radius, there was 106 sales with a median price of $216,000. With major projects like the Kenosha Harbor District, Kenosha Uptown, and this Ken development, it's going to be really interesting to track how property values and rent prices shift in the years ahead. I asked ChatGPT to help break down some public feedback from an open board at the first public meeting for the Kenosha Innovation Neighborhood. And the question that was posed to residents was simple. This project will be successful if, and here's what people said, and this is what ChatGPT came up with. Keep housing affordable, support current residents, create real opportunities for homeownership, include more green spaces, make sure things like grocery stores, parks, and walkable streets are part of the plan, and give minority-owned businesses a fair shot at contracts. As someone who lives here and works in Kenosha's real estate scene, it's exciting to see a redevelopment that actually listens to the community. It's not about just building new, it's about building smart and protecting what makes Kenosha great. If they get this right, it can raise the quality of life without pushing people out by offering better paying jobs, more housing options, and to continue to pour into the community to attract families to come and stay in Kenosha County. That's the kind of growth we all want to see. If you found value in this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, whether you're looking to sell or buy, my team and I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. I'm Tony Bitar, your real estate professional in Wisconsin and Northern Illinois, and I'll see you on the next one.